Yo, what's up guys, welcome to the video. I am Dozzi, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about what I personally think would happen if once the hive dies out. Not necessarily what would happen if the hive was never here, but I'm going to be talking about something that definitely could and will definitely one day happen, and that is when the hive dies. And so, I started thinking about this for a while, and then I got it. Started thinking about something, and that was what would happen to Minecraft Bedrock. So the Hive is one of the most popular servers out there, and if I'm going to be honest here, I think that if the Hive were to die out, CubeCraft would die out, and then of course all the smaller servers would follow. So I think that's what's going to happen through the start, which is not looking good for Minecraft Bedrock, because that's one of the main things that Minecraft Bedrock has to offer that Java does not, So I would feel like it would kind of die out. And I think that the game would actually possibly lose popularity. And that is not good, because that means that people might start switching to Java, or Minecraft might just die. It of course would be very subtle, but Minecraft might just die, or most of the player base would just go, which means less Minecraft Bedrock updates, and Minecraft Bedrock PvP would probably be dead, which is, in case you didn't know, not very good for anybody in this situation at all, because then, what are you gonna do? Think about it.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
I started thinking deeper, what would happen to Minecraft? Because Java might start getting flooded. If there's I'm sure there'd be a bunch of Minecraft players that still want to play Minecraft, even after the Hive has died, and basically all Bedrock PvP has died. And I think they'd start switching to Java, which sounds good. In theory, it's really not, though, because if there's such a flood, I remember hearing something from Clankstar. He basically said the entire reason why they shut down in the first place, their Java server, is because it was 10 times more expensive to have a Java server than it would be to own a Minecraft Bedrock server with 30,000 people. So it's really hard, because 3,000 people is it's really hard to manage, and it's really expensive. And Hypixel, maybe later they could get with the flood, but at this stage, think about what would happen. They'd just be flooded, they'd have to shut down their server, and that means that people would stop coming for a little while, and overall, Hypixel could die out in popularity, and if Hypixel dies out in popularity a little bit, that's not good, and that means that things will just start dying out slowly and surely, and then eventually, because there's less players, sure, Hypixel probably won't die, at least that quickly, but I think what would happen is that all the smaller servers on Java would start dying out, including quite a few of the featured ones, and I think that it just would not be good for the community, and it would be really struggling. And of course, if things like the Hive community die, there's an entire other side to it. There's this thing called YouTube, you might have heard of it, and there's this thing called the Hive and Minecraft community. What if Minecraft started losing popularity? YouTubers would stop making as many Minecraft videos, or maybe even stop altogether. And if that happens, then we're kind of screwed, because that means that there's going to be less people wanting to play the game, less people experiencing the game and hearing about it, and just overall, it's not good at all, in the slightest, because, if Minecraft YouTube dies out, that is where Minecraft got most of its popularity, from YouTube. And if YouTube stops, basically feeding the flame for Minecraft to survive, then it's all going to start dying out, and that means that the Hive community is going to start dying out, and that's going to take a part of the gaming community, and of course, you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, this kid's being so over extreme about things, and I am being a little extreme, but I'm thinking that this is going to happen over the course of a long time, not just something that's going to happen and then, instantly wipes out every single Minecraft server, and then the entire community dies out. No, there's still speedrunning as well. Speedrunning is very popular, and there's people like Dream and Stampy that are all going to keep the community alive in some way, hopefully, but they could start losing popularity. And think about it. Once those creators are gone, what would happen? Because there's not going to be many new creators coming onto the game if there's not many people playing Minecraft, which means that there's going to be a lot less popularity for the game, as I've mentioned before. So I'm just going down this downward spiral the entire time. But I really just, like, what would happen? Like, I thought about this for like 2.5 hours. So please don't judge me. This is what I came up with, okay? So basically, then I kept thinking a bit more. What would actually happen though? Like, what would happen over time? Of course, that's like the main layout, but you can't just like, oh my gosh, there's the gingerbread man. He ran away. And then he was eaten. No, you have to get more of a specific layout. Otherwise, it's just not going to play out well. These kids suck at the game. That's kind of sad. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, there goes my pro. But just think about it. Like, this is a really detrimental thing to the community, I feel like. But then, you also have to take an account for something. If the hive dies, why? Why would it die? Now, surely, there could be popularity spikes. That's something that we haven't taken into account. We're basically just saying that things are going the exact same way as always, except for the hive just started dying. And no new servers came. No new updates, no nothing. Well, the hive is updating its server. So I just want to take into account, let's say that the hive didn't update their server. Basically, we got the same scenario, right? But basically, think about it. There's still going to be new servers being created. And overall, there's gonna be people who are still trying to revive the game, no matter what. And I just, like, it's really something to, like, take into account. Like, there's so many things, like, that I'll go over, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what would happen? But then, there's other things. So, I mean, like, of course, there is a possibility that there would be no new rising servers, or no really, like, big servers coming out, you know? But, then again, maybe they wouldn't just leave Minecraft. Maybe they just start playing survival again. Maybe they just start picking that up. Which, honestly, it could lead back into the old direction of Minecraft with, like, the modded playthroughs and stuff. Which I think would be pretty cool to have a spark to come back in. But overall, I just feel like since it's already happened so much, it might not be quite as good, you know? So I feel like then Minecraft would, like, probably start dying out a bit. Even if all this stuff did happen, just because a lot of stuff's happened in the past, they'd have to get something like Dream, where he built like a huge manhunt community, right? And he built this brand new concept. They'd have to do that. Otherwise, I just really feel like nobody could really succeed. Otherwise, like, if Minecraft didn't have a spark of popularity, or if like huge YouTubers started playing it again, you know. But anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this video here. So make sure to subscribe, like, and join my Discord server. A link in the description. And if you guys have any theories, leave them down in the comments. I'd love to know them. And if this video gets 15 likes, I'll do a part 2. Anyways, I'm out.